Nigeria's international image crisis has been a contentious issue resulting from adverse effects created by stringent social, economic and political conditions facing Nigerians. Our correspondent Kunle Ojo in this report examines the Nigeria's corporate image and its impact on the social, economic and political landscape within and outside the shores of the country.
Our country's corporate image is a powerful asset that can influence its economic, political, and social standing on global stage. By strategically managing their national brand, countries can enhance their reputation, attract investment, and foster a sense of national pride. Nigeria's international image crisis is enveloped in the poor international perception of Nigerian business environment, poor perception of Nigeria and Nigerians abroad, and the international perception of corruption in Nigeria.
The corporate image is that it's a mixed picture. There are a lot of good things. Ambitious, we have high level of education, people have got great level of resilience, but at the same time you hear people talking about fraud, you hear people talking about people maybe not being as enterprising, wanting to find short and quick solutions and things of this nature. And we've heard some government in other parts of the world referring to Nigeria as a whole of some sort. The truth is that this is not a fair or true reflection.
Experts posited that image crisis being faced by the country is multifaceted and has been responsible for myriad of socioeconomic and political problems in the land, noting that this has adversely affected the number of investment opportunities into the country.
It's actually a wonderful opportunity if we can sell the great characteristics that this country has, and we can explain and people can understand it better. Not because we're saying that nobody ever does fraud, not because we said nobody stashed money. We can acknowledge some of the challenges and keep working on fixing them, but that should not stop us from trying to move forward and tell this positive story. And I think we should start, and I think we should start immediately to really, even in the midst of challenges, you know, in businesses, they often say the best time to start a business is in a recession. The best time to start our positive rebranding is now, in the midst of challenges.
While agreeing that political leaders have a lot to do in repositioning the Nigerian corporate image, he added that Nigerians, both at home and in diaspora, have a lot to do in projecting positive image for the country, no matter the situation.
One of the programs we do is something called customer centricity, where we try to get an organization to say, how do we make every part of this organization to be focused on serving the customer? You can't do that by talking to management, talking to leadership. You really need to engage all departments, all parts of the function. I see this in this way. What we need to do is a repositioning job. We have to accept that currently the way we're perceived, it's not as good as it could be. It's not where it should be. So we need to reposition into a different place. That's the first point. Second point is that this new positive image of Nigeria, it needs to be true. It needs to be real. Branding is not about painting the outside of the building and not fixing the infrastructure. So whilst we're fixing the infrastructure, we need to then do the painting of the outside of the building so that the story reflects the reality.
Nigerian government needs to step up attitudinal character for best international practices in governance, strictly adhere to the rule of law, and prosecute fraudulent government officials lawfully. This will sanitize the system and ensure acceptable behavior in governance. Kunle Ojo, Galaxy TV.